Welcome to the digital marketing revolution. This is the AI-powered marketing show, where the future of marketing is not just imagined, it's already here. Are you an entrepreneur, a digital marketer, or a tech enthusiast? Then you're in the right place. Every day, we explore the cutting-edge tools that help you manifest and monetize your expertise through the power of funnel hubs, supercharged with artificial intelligence. Unlock the secrets of turning your expertise into a digital powerhouse. From actionable insights to transformative strategies, we've got you covered. Now, let's dive into the world where AI meets marketing, where ideas meet execution, and where you meet success. Your journey to marketing mastery starts here. Here's your host, Keith Bell, bringing the future of marketing to you today.
Welcome back to the AI-powered marketing show, where we explore the intersection of artificial intelligence with cutting-edge digital marketing strategies. I'm your host, Keith Bell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good day, wherever you are in the world. So when I was a police officer, I had a phrase, I think I coined this myself, and that was, I am one step closer to seeing everything. Now, this was a sarcastic kind of commentary on the human experience, and it really was just a way for me to cope with the new things that I saw on a daily basis. Well, I'm going to use that phrase again today. I am one step closer to seeing everything. Every day I get a news brief on my good friend Perplexity AI, and what caught my attention today was a impending 2026 AI data drought. Now, I thought I had seen everything when I started seeing large databases like Reddit and I'm not sure some of the other databases that I talked about, but these large databases using their data as an asset and selling it. Well, now, apparently, there is the potential for this data drought in 2026. So, what exactly is a data drought? So, AI models, especially large language models like GPT-3, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, all require vast amounts of high-quality human-generated training data to help them learn and improve their capabilities. The problem is, however, is AI is consuming this data much faster than it is being produced. Well, no surprise there. I mean, these large language models and artificial intelligence improve the efficiency at which things are done. So consuming data at a high pace was only natural. Researchers estimated that the supply of high-quality textual training data could run out between 2026 and 2030, with lower quality text and image data depleting between 2030 and 2060. Oh, boy. I don't know how I feel about that. As a digital marketer, I want good, high-quality data. But the sarcastic side of me says, boo-hoo. You know, there's more important things in life to worry about, but I digress. So without a continuous influx of diverse, high-quality training data, the advancement of AI technologies could stagnate, limiting their potential impact across various fields. So that to me is concerning, because aside from digital marketing, AI is helping in so many other areas: healthcare, creation of new medications, new ways to interact with patients. It's also going to have an impact on digital marketers, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit here. But one of their proposed solutions is developing synthetic training data generated by AI models themselves. However, this could lead to less diverse and lower quality AI output. So we're going to take data that is created synthetically and then use that for training. So to me, the first word that comes to me is GIGO. And for you developers out there and for your computer nerds, GIGO means garbage in, garbage out. So if you're degrading the data by adding synthetic data, long term, I got to imagine that's going to have some sort of an impact. So it's yet to be determined. Establishing a data partnership between AI companies and organizations with large volumes of quality data as another potential mitigation strategy to preserve the diversity of training data. Okay, we're already seeing that. We're seeing that with a lot of these big data deals that are going on. And as they continue to grow, and as these big data deals continue to be made, I think that is probably the better way to go, in my opinion. But that also has ethical considerations as well. Who actually owns that data? Does the company own that data? Do I, as an individual, own my data? Can I opt out of that? Maybe I don't want my data to be shared with one of these large language models. It raises a very important ethical question. So the fundamental question remains: high quality human data is a finite resource. Well, no kidding. And the AI industry's exponential growth in data consumption poses a significant challenge to the field's continuous progress. So to me, this is a key element in the development and growth of artificial general intelligence. And to review, that's where artificial intelligence, and I'm going to do the best to do my layman's term definition here, but that's the development of artificial intelligence that is completely or more along the lines of human response. If you remember the episode I did about the Terminator, you saw him develop from a very limited AI to by the last movie, he was a self-aware, self-actualized, emotional being. So interesting. So addressing this data drought will require innovative solutions from the industry, academia, and policymakers to ensure AI's continued development in a substantial and ethical manner. And I'm going to throw this in here because it's going to have an impact, and they always get involved, and that's the government. At some point in time, the government is going to get involved in monitoring and restricting these data deals. I think that's why we're seeing them happen so fast, because the government moves at a very slow pace. Nothing happens quickly. As my friend in the Army would say, hurry up and wait. So why are we talking about this? Why is this data drought, so concerning to us? One of the things I want to always try to do is keep you, my audience, updated on everything about AI and how it's going to impact you as a business person, as an entrepreneur, as a content creator, however you're using AI. So what are the potential, or what are the implications of a data drought on digital marketers. So, reduced personalization and targeting. Again, we're talking about personalization. As high-quality training data becomes scarcer, AI-powered models, marketing personalization and targeting may become less accurate and effective. Well, obviously that's a natural consequence, especially if they're going to start using synthetic data. And again, I go back to that phrase, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. So it'll be interesting to see. So without a continuous influx of diverse, high-quality consumer data, AI-driven marketing tools could struggle to deliver the hyper-personalized experiences and precise audience targeting that marketers have come to rely on. And this could lead to less relevant ads, lower engagement rates, and diminished campaign performance. But we have to 2026 to prepare for this. Kind of like the climate crisis, where we only had 12 years, until a total disaster. Don't shred me for that. I don't know. I can't predict the future, but anyway. Increased cost and reduced ROI. The data shortage may drive up costs for high-quality consumer data as supply dwindles and demand from AI-powered marketing platforms remain high. The other thing I think that a side note here is that as this data shortage continues to grow, these data deals are going to become more and more monstrous. And what I mean by that is that the amount of money that's going to exchange hands between these large language models and data sources or assets, data asset owners, the more this shortage increases, the higher the market cap, the market price is going to be for these data deals. So, we'll keep an eye on that and see how that happens and how that shakes itself out. Marketers may need to allocate larger portions of their budget to data acquisition, cutting into other areas like content creation and media buying. So big companies that are relying on AI-driven content creation may have to allocate a larger portion of their budget to data acquisition. Combined with the potential decline of AI-driven campaign performances, this could result in lower returns on marketing investments. And that's obvious. I mean, you're going to see a reduction in your return on investment in your ad spend. Stifled marketing innovation, a slowdown in AI advancement due to the data drought, could hinder the development of novel marketing technologies and the techniques that rely on machine learning. Marketers may have fewer cutting-edge tools at their disposal to gain an edge in an increasingly competitive digital landscape. Right now, with the current AI business model and tools model, it's like being a kid in a candy store. And sometimes it's hard to choose which tools to keep and which tools not to keep. I mean, I struggle with that every month, like asking myself, do I want to continue to invest in this particular tool? Well, now imagine fast forward as there's a slowdown in the advancement of data and this data drought. You may have fewer tools at your disposal to use for content creation, data analysis, predictive analytics. Shift towards zero and first-party data. With third-party data becoming scarcer and less reliable, marketers may need to focus more on collecting and leveraging their own first-party consumer data. And I think this is probably something that is already happening. I'm not really sure. I haven't done much reading on it, but as large companies like, for example, Nike I'm going to use them as an example. They've got to have a huge database of consumer behavior, buying habits, spending trends across all of their different products and services. And I think as this data drought occurs, companies like Nike are going to be more reliant on developing their own data source for these large language models. Brands that have invested in robust customer data platforms, CDPs, and direct relationship with consumers are going to have an advantage in the post-cookie privacy-first era. Greater emphasis on creativity and storytelling. As data-driven precision marketing becomes more challenging, marketers may need to refocus on crafting compelling brand narratives and emotional connections with consumers. And I've talked about this before. We don't want to lose our humanity. We don't want AI to make us lazy as digital marketers, and we want to continue to become creative, to, share our experiences with the world, I always try to reflect back on my career as a police officer and use the stories that I've seen, the things that I've learned in life to improve my creativity. I love people. I absolutely love people across all races and ethnicities. I just think that people are fascinating and they have fascinating stories and they need to be told. One of the things that I do with a friend of mine in San Diego is I do a podcast called The Forgotten. It's about the homeless crisis in San Diego, but more importantly, it addresses the homeless crisis across this country. And that to me keeps me grounded, and it's just, it's sad. I love being involved with the project, and it keeps me grounded and human. So in summary, their predicted AI drought could force significant change in how digital marketers operate, from the tools and tactics they employ to the skills they prioritize. It's going to be important to adapt to this new reality, which will require a blend of technical savvy, creative prowess, and strategic forethought. So there you have it. Impending 2026 data drought. Now they say between 2026 and 2030, but keep that in the back of your head going forward. It's 2024. We still have time to prepare, but keep that in the back of your mind that at some point in time, there's going to be a data drought. And consider some of these points that I've brought up here today in how you conduct business as a digital marketer. So, if you got value out of this episode today, please follow the podcast. I am on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. If you got value, please follow and leave a review, because I use the reviews to improve myself as a podcaster. And as always, head on over to the Funnelosophy YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I put out a new video. The AI Marketer newsletter is about a week away from launch. If you go to my website, funnelosophy.com, right now you've got to search for it. If you go to any one of my social media platforms, there's a link in there. You can sign up.